Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Salescast. Along with Michael Farber, I'm Keith Campagna, and today's guest is Jen Ferguson, founder and growth strategist of Sales 911. Jen, welcome to the Salescast.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, our pleasure. Jen, tell the audience a little bit about what you're doing and all the fun stuff you get to do as it relates to sales.
Oh, yeah. So I'm a founder and a growth strategist for Sales 911, and that really means I help people with their revenue engine. I help turbocharge it with sales development, playbooks, consulting. Additionally, I'm also a chapter leader for the National Association of Women Sales Professionals. I'm a mentor for Girls Club and really passionate about women in sales and elevating people and giving everyone a voice to be heard within sales organizations.
Nice, really nice. Mike?
Awesome. Well, Jen, we are so happy to have you online. So let's just fire away with some quick questions that the listeners might want. So my first question is, what kind of tip or trick do you use to get a prospect to respond after they might have gone silent on you?
Yeah, I use humor. So you'll catch me with a Bitmoji or a GIF to really re-engage, and I keep it short and sweet, like, basically what's up. If you don't know what Bitmoji is, it's literally a little caricature of yourself, and then you're doing different things. So a common one I use is the one that says "you there" with a little question mark. So it's a little bubble with myself as sort of a cartoon, and it's got like a 90% response rate. Like, people don't ignore that. They go, okay, thanks for the chuckle. Sorry, I've been MIA. And they usually explain, but it really seems to work because it's not pushy. It's just like, hey, I'm still here, sort of thing.
So is that it? I mean, it's just the emoji, or do you write a sentence, or it's really just a what's up or hey?
No, sometimes I just send the emoji. It doesn't, a Bitmoji. It doesn't, it's a graphic and it's a little picture, and at the end of the day, it's about how you make people feel, right?
That's it.
So someone who has been interested and you're having a good conversation with, and they know how you can help them, they got busy. That happens. If you use humor and just, say, hey, I'm here. When you're ready, and you can do that really quickly with a little graphic.
Yeah, I'm with you as well. Yeah,
I love it, Jen. Thanks for that. It's wild to think that as intense as sales can be, and we all know it gets intense at times, having the right kind of approach and maybe humoristic perspective really does impact the way that the relationship keeps moving forward. Do you find yourself focusing on any specific positive thoughts or mantras to keep you in that positive attitude?
Yeah, I mean, I like to just keep my energy going by listening to music. Like, I listen to a lot of music. I'll do like sudden dance parties, and that really helps me keep that energy kind of rolling and allows me to really power through it. You know what I mean?
I love it. You're talking to a guy who's literally putting together a 3-band concert in a month. So I love that answer. Mike, last question.
Sure. So let me ask you, I love, I have so many salespeople following me, so I like asking so they can hear some tips or tricks. So you gave us a tip or trick to get a prospect to respond. What about any sales advice in general that you might have for some of the listeners?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about pulling from your team, right? So everybody's going out there and they're doing their best work. So bringing those insights back and having that diversity of thought with everyone saying, hey, this is what I'm doing today that worked, or this is what I'm doing, or this really didn't work. Bringing all those ideas back in so that you're being, agile and trying new things and testing new things and always sort of trying to try new methodologies. The more you learn, the more you grow, the more you're able to adapt, the better off you'll do in the long run. So that's what I believe.
I'll tell you, that's a veteran salesperson, because I'll tell you, a lot of salespeople, and me in general, during my younger career, if I found something that worked, I was like, shit, this is my this is my secret sauce, and I wouldn't share. And a lot of people and a lot of salespeople don't like share with others because it's so competitive, but they don't realize, just like in life, the more you give, the more you get. So I know you want to be the #1 sales guy, but it is important to explain what's working for you, and you'll get it back tenfold. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a book that I love called The Go-Giver from Bob Berg. And it's all about, what you put out into the world, you're going to get back. So the more you give, the more you get. And you're not giving to get. It's like good karma.
It works.
Absolutely.
It works.
And there you have it, everybody. Another episode of Salescast for salespeople by salespeople in the books. This guest was Jen Ferguson, founder of Sales 911. We talked about music. We talked about humor. We talked about giving before you get. We'll see you again soon. Thanks again, Jen. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks.